One of my favorite collectible areas, Allison, is what?
Franklin's.
Yeah.
I know it.
We've been together for 25 years doing this, so as a result, we would remember those habits, I guess, of each other on these things. But I love it because of the fact that they're just big silver coins, but the value compared to the 3/4 of a century old status makes them special. And tonight, we have the package to own.
That package it's the first year Franklin's, everybody. So the series did start in 1948, but they only struck coins in Philadelphia and Denver mints that year. San Francisco started in the year 1949. So this is a 3-piece set, everybody. You get that first year of issue for each one of the mints, the 48 Philadelphia, 48 Denver, plus that beautiful 49 San Francisco, each one uncirculated and in the custom Defender holder, which is becoming the most coveted holder.
It's the go-to holder, and everybody's asking, do you have that available in Defender? So if you go on our website, by the way, not to cut you off, Allie, but avccoins.com, and just put the word Defender, you'll see the various Morgans, the cents, the nickels, all the special coins that we've been able to put together, develop a labeling series so they all look the same, have the same look and feel tied together. And the Franklin series, we've had tons of requests. This is our launch on this beautiful item in this new holder. And look at the price. We're talking about first year Franklins. P, D, and the rarer S. And we're under $50 a coin.
Now, there are 35 different coins in the Franklin series. If you add them all up, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. And guess what? Not only are these first years, they're all in the top 5. So 1948P is ranked number 3 out of 35. The 49S is ranked number 4, and that, which is the lowest S, by the way. And the 48D is number 5, and that's also the lowest Denver mint. So that's another reason why these are truly special. First years and low mintage.
Well, it's always about finding the series that has value, right? And value is quality, availability, and affordability tied together. There are very few vintage series where you can get that anymore. I mean, think about it. You go back to the Walker series, you're not seeing prices like this. The Barber series, you're not seeing prices like this. Even the early Kennedys, you're not seeing prices like this. It's kind of like we passed over the only non-president ever put on a circulating U.S. coin. And that's just a shame because at this time in history, it was the big dog on campus. We stopped silver dollars in 1935. This was the big coin of the realm. And a tribute to one of the greatest founding fathers, scientist and negotiator, right? If you would call it that, kind of making us who we are today. And again, all 3 of them for $149.95, yet our competition is way, way, way north of us.
All 3 of these coins with our closest competitor will cost you $433, folks. They want $86.95 each for the 1948 Philadelphia and Denver. And the 49S will run you about $260 in uncirculated condition. So the savings is here with us tonight. You get the quality uncirculated. You get the best presentation in the Defender holder. All 3 coins tonight for that low price of $149.95, under $50 per coin.
I'm not sure if you did it, but I did it myself before we got together to go over the show lineup tonight. And when they gave us the sheets and they updated our competition's pricing structures on these, where do we stack up and so forth, when I saw the 260 on the 49S, I went back and just said, did they make an error? Now I know it should be north of 100. It should be. But the bottom line is being north of 200, that's why everybody now shops at avccoins.com. You made it the #1 site in the country. We appreciate that. And it's because we have the real coins, the best coins, in the greatest uncirculated conditions at the better prices.
The last 90% to circulate, everybody. So 1964 was the first year of the Kennedy, right? And that series started because of the unfortunate events of the late 1963 when President Kennedy was assassinated. So that ended this series. But if you look back at it, the last 90% to circulate, they pulled silver in 64 from circulation. It was copper clad going forward. So this is that last large 90% to circulate. So not only was it heavily circulated, in the 80s, when silver went to $50 per ounce, these were melting for about $20 a coin. So a lot of coins were melted, a lot of coins were circulated. So finding truly beautiful uncirculated coins like this, very, very difficult nowadays.
In with the new, out with the old, correct? Right? That means that when the new coin series comes out, we jump all over it. We want to have it in our pockets. We want to circulate the coins and forget the old stuff, right? So it always makes the earlier issues more complicated to find in uncirculated condition, unless a few astute collectors grabbed it and set it aside. Now, if it wasn't for those events you mentioned, we probably would be seeing the Franklin $half still today. Now, a neat tidbit on this particular coin, if you reverse it out, look at the back. You'll notice most of our coins, our $half, have the big eagle on the reverse, right? And that's just a tribute to our national symbol. Second Continental Congress declared it. But at that meeting, back in 1782, Ben Franklin objected to the eagle being the symbol. He wanted a more wholesome bird. So what did he choose? He chose the turkey.
He wanted a turkey on the coin.
No, he wanted a turkey as our national symbol. I don't think he anticipated
he wanted it on the
would
coin.
be, well, he was, this was 150 years after he died that this kind of came forward. So they put the eagle small, the Liberty Bell big, just kind of a tie out to the overall story. But tonight it's all about value, 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 everyone. Some of our better offers and some of our quickest sellouts have been the 48 P&D pair at between $30 and $40 a coin. We can't keep those in stock. Let's do the math. At $30 a pair, that's 60. That means these 49S's are 90. Holy crap, that's a price. If they're at $40 a coin, that means it's at $70 for that 49S. Our competition's over $200 on that 49S. Ours, as part of the three-piece, we're crazy, or I should say that, I am crazy, and Allison puts up with me, $149.95.
What do you think, Steve? Do we need a 1-minute clock at this point? I mean, the phones are very busy at this point.
Yes.
I'll say, let's put that 1-minute clock up. We always try to time it so the limited supply that we have lasts through the rest of the time we have to talk about it. So we're going to count this down and run through it once more. $149.95, you get all three. They're in the top 5 of the entire 35 coin series. It's number 3, 4, and 5, so you have that rarity factor as far as vintage figure goes. They're uncirculated, everybody, and they're in the new Defender holder. Everybody's loving this Defender holder, so time to get in on the Franklin series with them. Under $50 a coin, where our competition, if you add it up, these 3 coins will cost you over $430 with them. So it's time to join us. Give us a call. Visit us online via the web. Once again, that's abccoins.com. Search 905-11162. In the search bar, you get all 3 for that low price.
Time to join us, everybody. Again, the lowest D, the lowest S, the first year of issue P, all 3 of these are in the top 5, under $50 a coin. It's just a great opportunity, a great place to dive in to a series that once you get the first coin, you see the blast white beauties these are for 90% silver, you're going to want them all. Correct.